Everybody's talking about an offline version of Warzone Mobile right now. If you've been scrolling through YouTube recently, you've probably seen videos claiming the game is coming back, that it's confirmed, or that an offline version is almost ready. And honestly, that's exactly why I wanted to make this video. Not because I'm against the idea. In fact, I'd love to see Warzone Mobile return in some form. But there's a huge difference between hoping something happens and saying it's already confirmed. Over the last few days, I've seen more and more creators talking about this project like it's official. The comments are full of people asking the same question. Is the offline version actually confirmed? So I decided to stop listening to what everyone else was saying and do my own research. I spent nearly 3 hours searching through different community posts, developer discussions, Telegram channels, Discord servers, and social media pages looking for one thing, a reliable source. Something that actually proves an offline version of Warzone Mobile is coming. And after all that searching, I couldn't find one. Not a single reliable post. Not one trusted source. Nothing that officially confirms this project. Now, before anyone misunderstands me, I'm not attacking any creator. Everyone is free to make whatever content they want. But I also think we have a responsibility to separate rumors from facts. Because once one creator uploads something, 10 more creators repeat it. Then 20 more. And suddenly everyone believes it's confirmed, even though nobody knows where the information originally came from. That's how gaming rumors spread. One person says it, another person repeats it. Then it becomes news. But repeating something doesn't make it true, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Now, here's the interesting part. Even though I couldn't find any reliable confirmation, I did find information that caught my attention. Around 2 weeks ago, I came across posts mentioning 3 different development builds that are reportedly being worked on by indie developers. Again, these are not official Activision builds. They're said to be community or indie projects. The first one is version 2.13. According to those posts, it's based on Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. The reported download size is around 9.68 gigabytes, and it's set to support Android 10. Then there's version 3.29. This build is reportedly based on Modern Warfare 3. The reported size is around 15.17 gigabytes, and it's also listed for Android 10. Finally, there's version 4.71. This one is the most interesting. According to the information I found, it's based on Black Ops 6 or Black Ops 7. The reported size is around 29 gigabytes. It requires Android 13, and its current status is simply listed as in development. Now I know what some of you are thinking. If these versions exist, doesn't that confirm everything? Not really, because anyone can write version numbers on a post. Anyone can create a roadmap. Anyone can make a fake progress report. Without gameplay, without a developer showing real progress, without a trusted source, none of that is enough to call it confirmed. That's why I keep saying the same thing. Treat it as a rumor, not a fact. There's another line that appeared with those posts that I think many people ignored. It clearly mentioned that these are indie projects. Release dates can change, features can change, development can stop completely. Everything is subject to change. That's an important detail, because some videos completely skip that part and jump straight to saying, offline version confirmed. Now let's talk about another question I've been seeing everywhere. Will this project be similar to the Apex Legends mobile private server? Personally, I don't think they're the same thing. The Apex project and this Warzone mobile project seem to be heading in completely different directions. With the Apex Legends mobile private server, people have shown the lobby, some menus, some screenshots. But when it comes to actual multiplayer gameplay, there still isn't much public footage. And honestly, that's always confused me, because I've seen people claiming they bought access keys. Some say they've already tested the server. Others claim they're playing it. But if that's true, why is there almost no proper gameplay online? That made me think of one possible explanation. Maybe the developers added restrictions that prevent screen recording or screenshots. We've seen similar protection in banking apps and some secure applications where recording the screen simply doesn't work. Now, before someone clips this out of context, let me be very clear. This is only my personal theory. I have absolutely no proof that's what's happening. It's simply one possible explanation for why so little gameplay has been shared publicly. It could be true. It could also be completely wrong. That's why I'm not presenting it as a fact. But that's the Apex situation, a completely different project with its own mystery. Now, if this Warzone mobile offline project is real, I actually expect it to work very differently. Unlike a private server, an offline version doesn't need official matchmaking. It doesn't need live servers. It doesn't need thousands of players online at the same time. The goal would simply be making the game playable without Activision's online infrastructure. If that's what the developers are trying to build, it would make much more sense than copying a private server. And honestly, if they somehow manage to pull it off, it would be incredible for the community. There are still thousands of people who miss Warzone Mobile. Some players don't even care about ranked matches anymore. They just want to explore Verdansk again, walk around Rebirth Island, test weapons, enjoy the graphics, or simply experience the game one more time. That's why this rumor has become so popular. People want to believe it's real. After everything that happened with Warzone Mobile, the community is desperate for good news, and I completely understand that. But wanting something to be true doesn't automatically make it true. That's where we have to stay realistic. As of today, there is still no official confirmation, no trusted developer statement, no verified gameplay, no reliable announcement. After spending hours searching, I still couldn't find anything strong enough for me to say, yes, this is confirmed. And I'd rather tell you that honestly than upload a clickbait video just because everyone else is doing it. Because at the end of the day, trust is more important than views. If I ever tell you something is confirmed, I want you to know there's real evidence behind it, not just rumors copied from another video. So here's the current situation. Yes, rumors about an offline version are spreading fast. Yes, posts mentioning 3 different development versions do exist. Yes, they're reportedly indie projects, but no, there is still no solid evidence confirming an official release. So don't get overhyped just yet. Stay excited, stay curious, but also stay patient, because the gaming industry changes every single day. A project that looks impossible today could become reality tomorrow, and a project that looks promising today could disappear without warning. That's just how game development works. For now, let's wait for something real. Gameplay, a working demo, a trusted developer update, anything that actually proves this project is moving forward. The moment that happens, you'll hear about it here. Not because I want to be the fastest, but because I want to be accurate. Until then, take every offline version confirmed video with a grain of salt, because right now, it's still a rumor, and that's the reality. Don't get too attached to these offline clone versions, because until Activision themselves bring Warzone Mobile back officially, none of this is guaranteed. Activision is a massive company. They can shut down an offline version or a clone project in literally 1 minute if they want to. Think about it, all the prayers you're making for this offline version to succeed. Put that same energy into praying for the official Warzone Mobile comeback instead. Maybe that actually works. Maybe it softens Activision's stance. Maybe that's what brings the real game back, not some indie clone running in the shadows, but the actual Warzone Mobile, officially, from Activision itself. Because a clone can disappear overnight. But if the original comes back, that's permanent. That's real. So stop hoping for a copy. Start hoping for the comeback. That's the reality of where things stand right now. Stay updated only through verified information, not hype, not assumptions. Little Fallenstar will keep tracking this story, and the moment something real comes out, you'll know it here first.